Hello everybody, it's me again, Football Ash Flash. Hey, I've got another fantastic story for you today. Little Red Riding Hood. Enjoy the story and I'll see you afterwards. Bye. Hee hee. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived with her mummy in a house on the edge of a big forest. Whenever the little girl went outside to play, she wore a beautiful red cape that her grandma had made especially for her. The cape was nice and warm and kept the little girl cozy on cold days. It had a big red hood, so everyone called the little girl Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mummy asked her to take a basket of food to Grandma. Grandma isn't feeling well, Mummy explained, and I'm sure she'd love to see you. Little Red Riding Hood didn't see Grandma very often because she lived on the other side of the forest. She helped Mummy draw a map on a piece of paper so she wouldn't get lost. Then she slid the map inside a pocket in her cape. Now, hurry along, said Mummy, helping Little Red Riding Hood into the cape. And remember, don't talk to any strangers along the way. Little Red Riding Hood took the basket of food and waved goodbye to her mummy. I won't, she said, skipping into the forest. On the way, Little Red Riding Hood saw some beautiful blue flowers. Grandma might like these, she thought, bending down to pick a handful. Little Red Riding Hood was so busy choosing flowers, she didn't realise she was no longer alone in the forest. Hello, little girl, said a deep, growly voice. Little Red Riding Hood jumped with fright. A big wolf peered out from behind one of the trees and grinned at Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, hello, replied Little Red Riding Hood, smiling back at the wolf. She had already forgotten her mummy's warning. Where are you going? Growled the wolf. I'm visiting my sick grandma who lives on the other side of the forest, Little Red Riding Hood explained. I'm picking some pretty flowers to take to her. Ah, what a kind girl you are, smiled the wolf, showing off his razor-sharp teeth. Your grandma is very lucky to have such a sweet and thoughtful granddaughter. Just then, the wolf's belly gave a loud, rumbly grumble. What was that? Asked Little Red Riding Hood, peering up at the wolf. Just some thunder over the hills, said the sneaky wolf, trying his best not to lick his greedy lips. Then the wolf ran as fast as he could to Grandma's house. The hungry wolf peered through Grandma's window and saw the old lady in bed. With one big blood-curdling howl, the wolf dashed through the front door, ran into the bedroom, and gobbled up Grandma in one large gulp. Then the wolf put on Grandma's spare nightcap and glasses, clambered into her bed, and pulled the quilt up to his chin. Now all he had to do was wait for Little Red Riding Hood to arrive. When Little Red Riding Hood finally reached the house, the little girl was surprised to find the front door wide open. Hello, she called. Are you there, Grandma? I'm in the bedroom, called the wolf in a strange, wobbly voice. Oh, thought Little Red Riding Hood, Grandma does sound odd. She must be very sick indeed. Little Red Riding Hood went into the bedroom and gasped in surprise when she saw her grandma. She looked sort of different. Little Red Riding Hood hoped that whatever it was that Grandma had, it wasn't catching. My, what big eyes you've got, Grandma, said Little Red Riding Hood. All the better for seeing you with, my dear, the wolf replied in his wobbly voice. And what big ears you've got, Grandma, Little Red Riding Hood added, moving closer.
All the better to hear you with, my dear,
said the wolf, giving Little Red Riding Hood his toothiest grin. My, what big teeth you've got, Grandma, stuttered Little Red Riding Hood in a very shaky voice.
All the better to eat you with.
Little Red Riding Hood screamed and tried to run away, but it was no good. The hungry wolf was too fast. He leaped out of bed and gobbled her up in a single greedy gulp. A passing lumberjack heard Little Red Riding Hood scream and ran into the house. When he saw the wolf's enormous belly, he guessed what had happened. He picked up the wolf and shook him as hard as he could. The wolf's mouth gaped open, and out flew Little Red Riding Hood, closely followed by Grandma. Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood weren't hurt, but they were very annoyed. Grandma chased the wolf out of the bedroom, through the cottage, into the forest, and over the hill. The lumberjack and Little Red Riding Hood followed closely behind. Soon the wolf was gone forever, and Little Red Riding Hood never spoke to strangers again. Never, never, never speak to strangers.
Wow, I told you it was a fantastic story, didn't I? I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye.